Hello and welcome to the second quarterfinals for the ASUS Open 2012. Final battle of the year. These two teams are live from the Cyber Arena in Kiev, in Ukraine, and we're gonna see them fight. We're gonna see them fight for the spot in the semi-finals up against Empire. The winner of this best out of three will be, because this will be a best out of three, and this is game number 1, as we see here, as we are waiting for spectators to load in. I'm here. Oh, and we already loaded. It's all fine. Ta-da! The game. So, yeah, iLuminate taking on Na'Vi. Na'Vi getting second in Group A. iLuminate getting third in Group B. And we're gonna see which one of these teams will be having the right to go up against Empire. And like I said, this is the best out of 3. And for other people that are wondering, wait, how is this the second quarterfinals? Aren't quarterfinals normally 4? That's why it's quarters. Well, I tell you, it is the number 1 of each group that already made it through to the semi-finals without having to play the quarterfinals. So there's only 2 quarterfinals to determine the other 2 spots for the semi-finals, and then the finals will be happening after this, or will be happening today. Apart from the 3rd place decider in the finals, those will be happening tomorrow, starting at 12 CET time, by the way. Early, yes, I know. I'll be there though if my internet holds up. Also, just in case.
10 seconds
like I said, I'm gonna try to cast this. You can't blame me for trying that. Otherwise, there would not be English commentary. If you want to switch, and if I do drop away, of course this is also casted by Villet. It might be, or by Casper rather, it might be Russian, but you'll still be able to see the game. Otherwise, you can also see the game inside the game client. You can use the Star Ladder ticket for that, as it is listed under that Star Ladder Season 4 ticket. Oh yeah, and the Twitch channel for, of course, for Casper is Star Ladder 1, so you can check out there. Yeah, but let's jump ourselves into the game, because that's what it's going to be about. We see iLuminate, they ban out the Magnus as well as the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter, no, that's got picked up. Bat Rider, also a B. We got the Undying being banned out together with the Darkseer on Na'Vi, and they pick up the Bounty Hunter as the first pick. So they are going for a very safe pick, basically, because, I mean, Bounty Hunter is basically always useful, because you're basically always going to get some kills, you're going to be trading some kills left and right, so Trax will make sure that your trades with kills are going to be in your favor, because you have the track. So we're going to see iLuminate. I mean, they're taking into their bonus time already for their first pick, which is quite unusual, especially since, for example, Jakiro is still in, Templar Assassin is still in. Those kind of heroes that we normally see picked up fairly early. I mean, even Wisp, if they want to not give away that much just yet. As we know that Bignam likes to be playing the Wisp, I think was him, maybe Chomi, one of the two. But they're taking their time. And I'm kind of curious if that's actually intended. I think it is. There's no chat going on, just checking. I mean, you have to check. If it takes that long for your first pick, you have to always check. I think if the Wisp doesn't get picked up right now by iLuminate, we might see a Wisp coming out from Na'Vi, and they pick up a Luna as their first pickup. In Templar Assassin, I'm not going to be saying anything about, because that's not really surprising. But Luna, very early pickup, already kind of giving away what they want to be doing. Luna, who's picked up for tri-lanes, both aggressive and just defensive, but more importantly, tri-lanes who are going to be pushing. Because that Lunar Blessing is just that strong. We have a Lone Druid and a Jakiro picked up by Na'Vi. We've seen Lone Druids on Na'Vi before, and we know exactly what they're going to be doing. They're going to be 4+1ing, and that means that they're going to have 4 people just distracting iLuminate until that Lone Druid is big enough to join the fight, and then just take the fight and try to take the game with that. At the same time, for iLuminate, it's now case to make sure that they can get as much ahead as possible before that Lone Druid is big. And now that they know that Lone Druid is on Na'Vi, they can actually build their lineup around that. So we might see some more mid-game aggression heroes coming off from iLuminate. However, having said that, as you can see, Na'Vi has already got basically 2 lanes sorted, Lone Druid and Bounty Hunter. With iLuminate having the Luna and a Templar Assassin sorted. We might see, therefore, iLuminate picking up a support, because, I mean, Na'Vi already has a support. And if you don't pick up a support now, you have the chance of Na'Vi just banning out all strong supports. At the same time, we are also used to seeing Luna together with the Chen, with the Enigma, heroes that can push fairly early on, so you might see them picking up one of those jungle heroes just to make sure that Na'Vi is not going to ban out those. But that means making a choice. And making a choice means using time, because choices are not always easy. And this is all the bonus time that they have. They've only got 8 seconds left in their bonus time, and they pick up a Leshrac, so they have their support. They need something else though, as in a Leshrac Luna is a nice combination, but it's not one of those strong combinations that we're used to seeing. And that's also why we see now a Nyx Assassin being banned out by Na'Vi, because they realize, okay, Luna, Leshrac, it's both nice heroes, but they need something to combine the two together, something to set up stuns. And Nyx Assassin is one of those heroes, and they don't want to be dealing with that one, so they ban him out. As we now got a Team iLuminate, and if you look at Na'Vi's lineup, you realize they still haven't got anything really solid up against the Templar Assassin, which is why we see the Queen of Pain being banned out. And the Gyrocopter now also being banned out, and Na'Vi, I mean, they're making sure, they know iLuminate is having trouble deciding what they want to do. They've already used most of their bonus time, so we are just gonna be going through these bans super quick to make sure that that there's not going to be any extra time for iLuminate to think about their draft right here. We have the Nature's Prophet and the Shadow Demon being banned out, and the last ban out coming from iLuminate probably going to be well, mid lane or slash carry again, as we still have the possibility for Na'Vi to go for a well, I was going to say tri-lane, but I guess jungle hero would have fit there as well, as that would have been Enigma being banned out, so they don't want to be dealing with that one. Might be still thinking about picking up the Chen themselves. However, like I just said, Na'Vi still has chance for that one as well. It still fits. It still definitely fits. And we're gonna see what Na'Vi is gonna be picking up. And this is the first time since a while since they actually used some time again to think about their draft, which also means that iLuminate is gonna be getting this time again to also think about their draft. And it's gonna be Shadow Shaman. Now I like this. I am secretly hoping, like praying, even though I know it's probably not gonna happen, that Dendy will be playing the Shadow Shaman. Please. Though we have of course seen Shadow Shaman as support mostly. But I think a lot of people will agree with me that we want to see Dendy Shadow Shaman. It is so enjoyable to watch. Call me a fangirl if you want. I'm not biased, I just want to see it.
10 seconds remaining.
But I mean, Shadow Shaman mostly has been picked as a support, so we should prepare ourselves for the fact that it might not actually happen. As of course we've also seen Danny Kiro up against Templar Assassin, which is still a possibility for Na'Vi. Because basically their lanes are very open right now. We've seen Jakiro solos from them, we've seen Shadow Shaman solo, Lone Druid, Bounty Hunter, every single hero on their lineup we have seen solo from them before. And there is the support that we were waiting for. So that's going to be the tri-lane. We knew that they were needing something to combine Leshrac and Luna, and that is going to be the Rubik. The Telekinesis is there, and the Chen will still be picked up by Na'Vi, which means that we still have a chance to have the Shadow Shaman solo. We'll find out, we'll find out. Of course, Jakiro may be solo, and then the Shadow Shaman will be helping out the Lone Druid. Maybe, maybe. iLuminate, what are you going to do with your last pickup? They kind of need an off lane or a safe solo lane. So a Klinks or a Windrunner would both not be too bad to have. As I said though, like they want to go for mid game, because they know they are up against the Lone Druid, and that's basically the hardest carry upon Na'Vi's side, so they know exactly what they're going to have to do with. And it's going to be a Broodmother. This is dangerous though, because Broodmother basically also is a 4+1 hero. Broodmother will be sticking on our lane for the entire duration, and we are gonna see a Dendy Jakiro. So that's that one. But it is it's gonna be a Broodmother, and that's like I said, it's gonna be risky for them. It means it will be 4 versus 4. Normally you would expect teams to go for 5 versus 4 just to make sure that, you know, they're ahead and they can, or, you know, ahead on numbers that is, and they can take advantage of that. But iLuminate, Rubik and Dubas on the Leshrac. In the mid lane we'll be having Chomi upon his Templar Assassin, and last but not least it's gonna be Mac on the solo off lane, and he'll be playing the Broodmother. And then we're gonna have the Courier, which is a normal donkey, which is a shame. Look. This is not a normal donkey. This is a ferret. And he's jumping. And he's happy. Look at him being happy. Jump, 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 jump. Okay, enough. Let's see who's playing what for Na'Vi. Sorry, distracted. low focus span. We have Puppy, of course, and the signature Chen. Of course, is going to be playing his lone druid. You see Arsar is playing the Shadow Shaman, who is going under the name of Cloudy for a while now. We're going to be seeing, oh, Puppy, we already saw him. Oh, we already saw all those three. Okay, so we're seeing Danny on the Jakiro. Now, we have seen him playing the Jakiro before. On the mid lane, up against the Templar Assassin. I just seen that my stream reset. I'm sorry for that. I said at the start of the game that I will maybe having some internet issues, but I also said that other English casters definitely have the chance to cast this game as well. They just chosen not to. So you're stuck with me if you want to watch English commentary. Otherwise, I also said already, Illusion. Of course, it's also being streamed by Starladder, so if you don't want to miss anything and I'm disconnected, check out Starladder 1 on Twitch TV. But in the meantime, like we said, Dandy on the Jakiro, so he'll be up against Chomi on the Templar Assassin, and that is going to be the Liquid Fire Spec first, because that will pick up the refraction so fast. But Chomi is not going to be alone. He's going to be helped out by Cheetah, as on the top lane. We're going to see Light of Heaven on his Bounty Hunter. He's already up against a very tricky lane, but they don't have any ways of spotting him, so he is being very, very safe so far. As we're going to just see Dandy here, because this lane is looking pretty volatile. Ice Path gonna hit. Is he actually gonna go for that? That's because this is the typical situation of maybe a dual lane versus solo lane, or tri lane versus dual lane, that kind of situations. They are now giving Dandy extra experience because obviously they are 2 versus 1. They are not killing him off right now. They're actually the ones that are gonna be harassed most of all. And this is not good for Illuminate at all. They either need to get the best out of this lane, or at least force Dandy back so he can't get anything anymore. And he's not getting last hits, but he is getting experience. And that's the reason why he's here. But as long as they can't kill him, oh, they actually might be going for him now. There's the telekinesis, but there's nothing to follow up with. No melt damage, because no melt. No ice path, because no Jakiro. Well, it's on the other side, obviously. No Leshrac stun, because it's top. I mean, that's the reason why we were expecting Leshrac together with that Rubik, right? So this is that's already a lane. I mean, so far, as long as they don't kill Dandy off right now, well, I mean, Dandy off in general, they will not be winning that lane, regardless. No chance. Even if they're getting more last hits, it's just the amount of experience that Dandy is getting is just so big. And then you have such a large burst damage coming off from the dual breath. Should not be underestimated, for sure. Rubik, double damage rundown. This might be turning around. He needs a telekinesis to start things off with, and Dandy knows that, so he backs off. In the meantime, Mag is going to be very safe. He actually ate his way through the trees right here, and is just able to leech experience. In the meantime, of course, is actually taking a lot of damage here. Fortification goes off on the tower, which is quite surprising, because nothing is really attacking the tower apart from... No. Nothing is attacking the tower. Interesting. Full heroes, nothing full HP. Ooh, what? That's first blood. So, everything I just said made it extra true. We do have Leshrac coming in. He might be able to do something. He doesn't have a lightning though, only a stun, and he's not even gonna try. So there's Dandy getting the advance in the mid lane, and not just by experience, which I was saying that even if he only got experience, he would be getting ahead. But he gets the first blood versus a duel lane. Now, if he'd got it versus solo, then, you know, that's understandable. He is a counter early game against a Templar Assassin. But he gets it against a dual lane. And dual lanes should be won by the team that is with the dual heroes. Not the case this time. Illuminate in a tricky position in the mid lane, and we still see them sticking around here. Gonna see if that is actually the right choice, but for now, Dandy is gonna be harassed a bit back because he doesn't have a bottle anymore. It's being brought back by the courier. In the meantime, gank going off on Mag. Dust already went off. There's a shackle. They need something else, so they can't get him. Otherwise, the right clicks will go. Ether Shock will try to help out, but are they actually gonna dive this? It looks like they are, and this might be a kill. One more hit from the bear. He will be safe though. Salve gets popped, and Cloud will get hit by the tower a couple of times. But it's not going to be a kill. Puppy coming in too late. They might be turning it into a push, however, because they can't do that. As Bounty Hunter's taking a lot of damage on the top lane. Come on, go top. Edict going through, trying to get away. Won't be able to do so. And that is the Edict making sure. I mean, the Sentry Ward was still there, so they still saw him. Nowhere to chase. But this is the way that a duel versus solo lane should go. Going on the bottom lane. And let's see if if Mag can do anything against it. And to be fair, this tower going down would actually be not too bad for Mag, because he'll be actually getting some more experience, because the lane will be pushed out a bit more towards him as he tries to take down the ward, which is actually in range of the tower apparently, or somewhat in range of him, but he's not going to do it, because the tower is going to disappear. It's going to fall. He's going to go to the champ. Now Puffy picking it up, some more gold for him, as now, ooh, Shackle, Rubik, level 3. This is dangerous for him, and he'll feel that, because he'll probably drop there as the last hit goes to Arsart, with Mag just trying to pick up Puppy. Puppy on 15 HP, Lil still has to test of faith, and Tangle hit. Mag might try to get a kill, but won't be able to get it, and that was another kill going the way of Na'Vi. With clean kills, and now here comes Chomi, looking for, of course, Puppy, but Puppy actually was clever enough to walk into the Ancients, so he gave the Ancients the kill for them, so was killed off by a neutral. Because, yeah, that is a bit obvious, as there is, of course, a ward here. They saw them going there. Meantime, Dandy, of course, taking some time. I mean, he was by himself for a while there. Level 4 versus level 6 now. And now that Chomi is alone, I mean, he'll still... Oh, I said he was alone, but here comes Cheetah again, so that will not mean he's alone anymore. So he'll still have to split experience, and Dandy will still be getting more experience, as we do have a gank going off on Light of Heaven here. The Shrek stun hitting, eating as well, and this should be the second kill going the way of Illuminate, and that is the second kill up on the Bounty Hunter as well. Bounty Hunter himself, though, he's level 5, he's still getting some levels, so not doing that bad. As a dual breath hits on Cheetah, it's just harassment, though. Here comes the Templar Assassin again, who was trying to go for the 6-minute rune, but that was actually bottom. It's the invisibility rune. Ice Path doesn't hit. Chomi will be fine again, even though the refraction is already off again. As we do have the refraction, or sorry, the liquefier actually level 4. Invisibility picked up by the Shadow Shaman, so we might see some harassment coming up from him, but they saw that. They had a ward, it just disappeared. So they know that he's invisible there, so they know that he should be careful. Shadow Shaman level 4. Take a quick look at the gold graph. It is in favor, of course, of Na'Vi, even though the kills are 3 for 3. It's actually 3 for 2, though. You know that there's one deny, so you have to take that one into account. And we've got 2k experience also in favor of Na'Vi. They've been winning the mid lane, they've been winning the bottom lane. Only the top lane is not won by them. And having said that, Mag has still been able to get some experience. He's actually level 4, so not doing that bad. In the meantime, it is the Shackle upon Cheetah, though. They're going to come in from behind. Test of Faith already going on. There goes also the ensnare from the Troll. Cheetah gonna try to get away from that Ursa, but the Ursa still gets the kill. Puppy getting it, and that's gonna be Chomi. Having to back himself away, still getting chased down by the creeps, but now backing off himself as well. And that was a clean kill. Well, clean kill. It was actually a bit of a funny kill with the creep getting the last hit, but nothing really that the Rubik could do, apart from trying to get some more presence on the map. And with presence, I basically mean wards, because they don't really have any wards. They don't really have any vision, and with the rotations coming off from Na'Vi, wards might actually be a decent idea, especially since Arsad and Poppy are just a tag team one-on-one right now, with Bottle and Dandy healing him up, Mana Boots helping out as well, and that's 3 heroes in the mid lane, together with some creeps, and of course with the Skeleton Warriors. 3 heroes also from Illuminate there, but 2 of those are supports, and the level difference is clear, with Dandy being level 8, and the rest highest level 5. Ice Path doesn't hit on anything apart from creeps. As we have got Cheetah being turned into a chicken, Lightning going through, actually picks off the Warlord. There's the telekinesis up on Cloudy. Edict going through as well. Faithful as well. Dual breath, doing what he can. Big Num coming in. He's also level 6. So there goes Cloudy. He'll probably drop, and that's going to be Dubas picking up the kill. Nice Ice Path still picks up 2. And it will be Chen that sends back Dandy, with only Poppy able to have to actually walk away from that one, as Vorst is trying to force Mag back out of the lane again. And like I said, this tower going down for Mag, it's a blessing in disguise, because he's finally getting some free experience. He can actually stand on the lane against the Forest right now without really losing any of his life, as we have another pickup. And again, it was the Bounty Hunter that drops Luna picking him up. That was actually a solo kill. Lucent Beam helping out, and of course the remains of the Centaur, which is about to disappear, were still there, which definitely helped out. As we have Dandy, I mean, this is just a state of the game. A solo lane hero is able to stand this far inside enemy territory without help, without wards, by himself, versus the Templar Assassin and a Rubik, versus 2 heroes. And now he's gonna go towards the bottom lane, helping out to with this push, because this is a push. The only one that's not there is actually a Light of Heaven. And the whole 4+1 thing that I said is actually not that true. Of course, yes, he has been stuck on the same lane constantly, but it actually has been a lot of people joining him there, making sure that the 4+1 is actually this guy being alone. He lands a track, but Yeah, he's now level 6, so we might see him rotate a bit more, as we have Na'Vi just pushing up towards the tier 3. Leshrac still hitting. Lightning going through. Wards are still being placed. Dual Breath clearing out some of the creeps, as we have got everybody of Illuminate being very careful here. I mean, they have got a nice lineup, but they need the levels to be able to execute what they want to do. Ice Pad lands on Cheetah. There's no follow-up though. Dual Breath still goes through, but the 10 towers turn around. There's the tier 3 tower that still drops. Denny picking up the gold. And now we are going to see them going for the barracks already. With only 9 minutes into this game, Illuminate is just being shut down heavily. Yeah, they got a nice lineup, but they are also having a lineup that requires them to be making it slightly late game. As Mag, he thought he was safe, but the Centaur Wards make sure that he isn't safe. Now also Cheetah getting picked up. That was the lowest Druid's doing, as we have got the first set of barracks being picked up. Now the second set is going to be going down. There's really nothing that Illuminate can do right now, even though maybe Big Num can come in. He still has the Eclipse. Shrek now level 6, gonna continue landing stuns, but the barracks will still go down, and this will probably be the exit for Na'Vi. And this is the time when maybe Illuminate wants to try and chase it down and get a kill, but it looks like they're not even gonna try. They're also not even gonna get anything in return. But Chomi's still farming. He does have his face boots, but this is just one set of racks taken down 10 minutes into the game, with really nothing that Illuminate could do against it. And it's good that they didn't try, because they probably would have died.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But that is just how far Na'Vi are ahead right now. And we see the net worth, we see the differences, and that's of course also because of those 3 towers difference. We'd have to take that into account. But I have to say, is actually, if you take into account those 3 towers, it's not that many items that are in favor of Na'Vi. It's mostly experience, which is also not that great. Oh, hello, careful, Dandy, trouble, Ice Path, lands, a Big Num Dual Breath as well, but he still goes down. Luna picking up the kill, track going off on Chomi. Still got a kill. I mean, for Illuminate, they still have the Luna, which is a hard carry, so the only thing they need to do is hold on long enough so that they at some point will be able to fight back, because right now they can't fight back, and they know that. That is also why Na'Vi were able to push into their base. The only way they can fight back is if they are ahead in numbers, basically. Maybe if they have a double damage rune up on Chomi might help, but he will be losing it soon again. Because in the meantime, it is the Hyperstone up on the Lone Druid. With the Invisibility Rune picked up by Cheetah, going towards the bottom lane. But he will soon find there's nobody left there for him anymore, as of course just TP top. And looks like they're just, they're done playing nice. They're just gonna continue their push, gonna continue keeping on the pressure, because they want to have the pressure there, and they should be able to do that just quite securely, as we will be seeing the tier 1 tower going down. We see Big Num, I mean, he doesn't really know what he can still do. He even backs out. He's not even farming right now. And this is a Luna that's actually having a good time. She's been in 5 kills out of the 6. She's not died yet. She's got 56 last hits. She's the highest up on the farm for her team. But Big Num is running away. Yes, it's a bug that you see the shield is a bit further than that. This time though, they will still be losing their tier 2, but they will be getting something in return, because the tier 1 mid also drops. But they'll be forced to TP soon. Does everybody have a TP? Yes, they do. And here they come, as Na'Vi is gathering up on the tier 3. Dual Breath going through, Evil Truck as well. Tracks going off left and right. The Shadow Shaman wards already being placed up. They're just going for the tier 3 tower. I mean, they can send the bear up the high ground. Then he will make sure that the liquid fire is up on there every single time. This is just free damage. No fight being done just yet. Ice Path. Not gonna hit anything. Instant Beam. Gonna do some damage. Tower still stands, but at 128 HP. Oh, bear actually goes down, but it can be resummoned. The tier 3 tower still drops. Dual Breath clears out the creeps. Lightning going through still. The trap goes as well from the Templar Assassin. In the meantime, this thing is being very annoying. It's of course one from Na'Vi. So it's very annoying for Illuminate. So they can't just walk in there, because they'll be slowed and everything. As the barracks take some damage here with the Hyperstone helping out. And of course the face boots, extra damage. Ice Path locks on 3. Dual Breath going through. Chomi, here comes the Eclipse actually. You're gonna go in. Hand of God going through. Dandy's still alive. With now Chomi walking through the Macropyres. Not something that you want to be doing. As Cheetah drops as well. And the rest is forced back. Buyback coming out from Cheetah as he, or sorry, from the Templar Assassin. As Chomi gets turned into a chicken as he's back. But he will still see his melee barracks fall. Shackle, as well as a track. Ice Path. And that should be Shomi going down after a buyback. Leshrek's done hits on the bear and some creeps, but nothing else than that. That's a second set of wrecks down, 14 minutes time. And V is just being friendly to Illuminate with just backing out right now. The mid lane is the only one left standing, and they need to have a tier 2 for that first. Shadow Shaman picking up a Necronomicon. Since they're going for push anyway, might as well make it more. Skull Basher being purchased by a Vorst. As we have got the mechanism, as we already saw up on the Chen. Other than that, item-wise, we can't be expecting that much. It's only 14 minutes into the game. And even though the kills are not that heavily in favor of Na'Vi, it is still, yeah. It is still gonna be them being just dominating this game. 14k gold difference, experience difference, only 4k. It's because lack of kills. But the gold graph, that doesn't lie. And they're just continually pushing, keeping the pressure on. And we do see, I mean, Illuminate, they have to stand here. They can't just walk away because then they'll lose their tier 3 very fast. But also, while they're standing here, their own gameplay is interrupted. First of all, they can't have the Broodmother be on her lane anymore, apparently. Even though that might be one of the heroes that still might be able to do that, just continue to be some harassment of the Na'Vi. But they also can't farm on more than one lane. And this is just 5 versus 5 Dota, and this is a difficult situation for Illuminate also. Oh, Cloudy, Arsard, gonna try to run away, but won't be able to do so. Chomi now getting killed off as revenge. Will be able to do that as also Light of Heaven died there, so 2 for 1 in favor of Illuminate. Buyback from Light of Heaven though. Nice Ice Path stolen by the Rubik, who's now level 6. Welcome to the level 6 party. As that Ice Path is gonna make a big difference. Then he has to be very careful with this, because he is not that high on HP. Very low even. Bear's just gonna do what he can. It doesn't have a resummon though, so the Force will probably stand it back rather than having it harassed this time. As the wards actually went up right here. Of course we had the Shadow Shaman going down, so we couldn't place them close to the tower. The tower only down to half HP, and it's actually gonna be Arsad who's just gonna be continuing bottom lane. Get some extra farm perhaps, but the lane is already pushed out to here. From the side comes the bear, Light of Heaven. Sentry Ward is there though, they see him. They see him indeed. Track off on Max, so they see him too. Gold graph stagnating slightly, but Illuminate, like I... It's all fine, everybody has a chance to win, in theory, you know. But then you have got one lineup against the other, I know, also obvious. The only real difference is you have one lineup that has a late game carry versus a lineup that actually has a lot of push up on Na'Vi side. Telekinesis, Dandy, getting dropped into the base, lightning going through, Ice Path also hitting up on Dandy, Fate Bolt going through. And the bear actually dies, and this time there's no resummon for another 13 seconds, which is not that much to be fair. Wards being cleared out. They're missing Puffy here though, probably needs to get some more creeps and mana. And in the meantime, the rest of Na'Vi is making sure that everybody is sticking into their base and having to defend constantly. Chomi actually getting entangled, has to be careful, trying to get himself away. Track is on there, Track actually vanished just now as we have Cloudy goes down again. That's Arsar dropping, Cheetah dropping as well. 1 for 1, 1 support for 1. Now, Mag, where is the Track? No Track needed, just killing off is also fine. Sentry Ward was there, of course. And that is the buyback from the Broodmother. Needs to be here to defend our tower, but I think it's going to be too late for the barracks. Fortification goes on, but the GG is cold. And now we take game 1. It is a best out of 3 for the ASUS Open 2012 qualifiers live from the Kiev Cyber Arena in Ukraine. Unfortunately, I'm not there, but the teams are there. So that is going to be that. And then we're going to see Na'Vi trying to take also game 2, because if they do, then they will be facing up against Empire in the semifinals at the same time. Illuminate is going to try to force out a game number 3, because they will not be beating this easily, hopefully for them. And they will want to fight for it. And they also want to go to these semifinals. All the semifinals are also today. Finals are going to be tomorrow together with the 3rd place decider. We're going to go live tomorrow at 12 CET time. That's early, I know. But first, we're going to see Na'Vi versus Illuminate game number 2 coming up. My name is Sheever, I'm a Ghost of Gamers caster. If you want to support me, turn off adblock and subscribe to my YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, which are all under the same name of SheeverGaming. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's very simple. And thank you for watching. Stick around for game number 2.